Here's Toronto now. Carter with it. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Anthony. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. It's a three-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Anthony against Schroeder. Inside, Suggs. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Misses the three. Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. They grab their own miss. Good on the bucket.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass. Getting after it for the second chance.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here is Carter. Drops in the layup for 2. Carter's got 5.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Anthony. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And the basket by Ingles.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Carter. Tries again. No good there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force. Making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Now, Suggs, after the missed 3 from Carter, they now take the lead. Suggs has got his second basket.
Really good concentration from Suggs there. Pretty good body control, too.
Gora, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Isaac comes in for Joe Ingles. Gary Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Anthony. And he comes up with the deuce.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
Here's Carter. Out to Barrett. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Banchero outside. Pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The shot's good from Carter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Barnes against Isaac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on R.J. Barrett. Oh, man, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
That's good from Isaac. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you.
And both free. The Orlando team last season, GA, was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Barnes, Carter out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Nora in at the foursome. Anthony against Schroeder. Here's Bitadze. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And it's sent back by Carter. Barnes down low. Ingles covering. Barnes can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Ingles. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Ingles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Passes it to Bitadze. Bitadze can't hit that one. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Lets the three fly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got 5 now.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. And you look at Carter, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Yeah, he's an old head, mature beyond his year. He has a dominant offensive mindset. No matter what the defense throws at him, he lights up the scoreboard. Really a special talent.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Raptors.
And it's Carter penetrating and finished off by Carter.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's Anthony, stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The pass to Ingles. Takes it inside. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Ingles finds Wagner. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Schroeder. Anthony's shot is off. Raptors leading by 18. Carter looking around. The three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Schroeder against Anthony. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows a good move up with a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And Clark, much like his pop, old Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Koga Bitadze. And Caro comes in for Wagner. Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Cole Anthony. Harris up top, defended by Carter. Harris's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
1:25 left in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
Carter down low. Harris is there. Porter passes to Carter. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. And so it's Toronto.
With the score, your Magic 43, the Raptors 48.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.